And I'm gonna say one more thing. I left this out too. Of course, every once in a while, because I don't want people to say this too. Every once in a while, they let a few black people in the positions of power to make it look like it's still not the same. That's how we get people like Obama. That's how we get people like the few black judges that I did see. I had to come back and think about that. I did see a black uh older male and older female judge, but understand that once you take those pledges and oaths and swear to those institutions, to me, you are white. Or you do represent the government all the same. So it's like it don't really matter if you black, white, Mexican. Once you put on the cop uniform or the judge uniform or you the president of the United States of America, like you still was sworn into those same institutions. So it's like you almost have to be colorblind, poverty blind to understand a lot of the jargon and terms and motives and ideologies that they and programs and policies that they trying to push. Like you have to be like colorblind or don't care about. You have to be like a Euro-minded thinking person in order to righteously carry out the policies of the American government. Like I said, that's when you get the black judges, and they still gonna carry out the same judgments as a white judge with the same impunity, with the same lack for humanity or the same carelessness about a human life. It's the same thing, the same discernment, same type of discernment, and that's when you get black people like who we had. In Richmond we had LeVar Stoney or some shit like that, and it's like he was our token black child, where he made us think it was all good. They made us think it was all good, or we don't have no excuse not to believe that we can't be this and that in the city council and all this and that, when really he just was the token one. And under his administration, we probably seen more black people move out and more white people come in than any of the other motherfuckers we had before him. And they do, like I said, but I was saying that they say they do be having black people in position of power, so I did want to come back and touch on that. Like, you might do really see a head executive here or there, the jail or some old crazy shit, and they might really be black, but those are sprinkled around like pepper kernels and shit, you know what I'm saying? So don't get too caught up in the facade of seeing a few black people in high places thinking that they are not indoctrinated or they are not carrying out the same policies that these white folks then design. Like, since they see you, they gonna be like, what's up, my brother? And you gonna get the real dap, or you gonna get the homeboy hookup, or you gonna get looked out for, or you gonna get spared because you black and they black too. Like, it don't work like that. When you see them and they operate in these institutions and organizations, you might as well look at them like they're a white man, you know what I'm saying? And granted, people might say it's a job, but it's just some jobs you don't do. So it'd be hard for me to know that that's a police officer and he out there oppressing and kicking motherfuckers' ass and sending motherfuckers to jail, or we giving niggas hundreds of years of time in a week or helping contribute to that cycle, and then come around me and he want to be cool and hit the blunt and go play basketball and listen to rap music and all of that type stuff with me. Like, no, like, I wouldn't approve of that. And granted, to each his own. I understand some people, that's fine with them, but like, from the perspective that I see things, it kind of make it hard for me to understand or relate or connect with that type of mentality. So I just distance myself from any of that, with the understanding that They are no different mentally or psychologically or policy wise than the white man. And I stay in my respected corner. I leave the white man in their respected corner like they've been doing us for the longest. So that's some type of mutual thing where we coexisting or working or doing business together or something like that. It's like a lot of times it don't even benefit to mix with people that have the same ideology as your oppressor, no matter how cool or how whatever you may think they are. So, like, unless it's like a mutual person that we know, like, it's coming from a mutual ground, far as my perspective, like, it'd be hard for me to deal with somebody that I just described previously, like a motherfucking a motherfucking white girl, and she a judge giving motherfuckers all type of hard times all day, and then she want to come hang with me at nighttime and rap. Like, no, like I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's not no white girls that I wouldn't kick it with, because there's a lot of white girls that I would love to kick it with, but that type of white girl with that type of ideology, those type of white people with that type of ideology, those type of white men with that type of ideology, those type of black men with that type of ideology, those type of black women with that type of ideology, and all across the board with the rest of the races with me, it's like I can't really get jiggy with that. Knowing what I know about the oppressive state of the government, the history of my people, and all of that, that's a tough pill for me to swallow. But respectively, I'm growing and learning more, so I'm taking everything that I can into consideration. But as of now, the shit still upstaying the same, like, and it look the same, feel the same, it's going the same way. And it kind of pisses me off when people try to talk or act like we're going in a different direction. They say we looking out for the new world order. All I see is the old world order.